Hi everyone, it's Vershi again. Today we back to another day for speaking IELTS. And if you accidentally watching this video right now, is more a personal practice. I challenge myself to speak English for the sample test of IELTS speaking. So today is the day 14th of the challenge. So let's get started. So just a notice, if you would like to continue to watch, this is probably a sample of band 6. I'm trying to improve my English speaking skills to band 7 and higher, but it's not yet to that level yet. So okay, so let's start it for today. First, part 1, after getting to know about the information of the person who taking the exams, the examiner might ask you some different topic, like for today is songs and singing. First question, did you enjoy singing when you were younger? I was always into singing, actually. I heard from my parents that I started to sing when I was 2 years old, and I just humble through the songs. So since then, I always have a music ear and always try to sing, even though that my singing skills is not that great. Okay. Next question, how often do you sing now? Compared to the past, I not into singing much often because of the work schedules, and also I need time to do a lot of other stuff. So I think probably I only like sings once a month or once every 2 months. So the duration, the frequency is much lesser compared to the past. Alright, next question. Do you have a favorite song you like to listen to? Speaking of songs, it depends on my mood at the moment. And because of that, right now I don't have songs in my mind. Actually, it's more like the types of music change from time to time. I used to listen to classical music, so after that I changed to hip hop and rap. Then in recent years I've been listening to pop music, type of mainstream one, and now I'm back to rap music. So it changed from time to time, and I don't have a particular song that I love to listen to. Okay, next question, how important is singing in your culture? In my perspective, there's a big audience who love listening to music, and we can see that from the views from YouTube. Millions of people watching music videos, especially when there are music TV shows that are launched in our country. A lot of people watch the show. So music, I think, is one of the most entertainment program that been watching in my country, and they love singing with their idols. And in addition, you can see a lot of karaoke, which is a types of bars that allow you to sing with the songs. You can see the lyrics from the screen. So there's a lot of karaoke's in my hometown and in my country as well. Okay, moving to part 2. Describe a film, a movie, actor from your country who is very popular. You should say who this actor is, what kinds of films or movies he or she acts in, what you know about this actor's life, and explain why this actor is so popular. So usually this question you have 1 minute to taking the notes and 2 minutes to describe or tell a story. For me, I think I would go straight to telling you a story. So when thinking about actors and actors in general, there's plenty of celebrities that are very popular in my country. However, the one that spot up to the top is Mr. Trấn Thành, because he's not only doing actor, but he's also doing MC. So his face appears quite often on the televisions through many programs and movies. So because of that, he is very, very popular, and I think of him straight away when the questions coming up. He's been actually he started as an actor in theater for comedy, and then after that he played role in the movies for like also type of comedy movies. And recently he's been doing a lot of cinema movies that need to be more in deep of the acting skills, and also he's play a big role in the MC industry. So he's always the number one most selected, or you could say most best sell MC in Vietnam right now. So about his life, he's married to a Korean or originated Korean actors as well, and their marriage is a controversy in Vietnam. But I do not like to dig into too much of personal of their privacy. So as far as I know, it's all as I know about his personal life. But he is really famous, and the way he acts is also very funny and also very deep. So his skills of acting, and in both acting and in public speaking, is spot on. Is stunning. Is always at the top. Okay, so moving on to part 3, which is the expanding of part 2 topic. So for today we have watching films and movies. What are the most popular types of films in your country? It's a really tough question, because I watch various type of movies, but I never actually like take a step back and see the pattern, the frequency of which type of movies is so popular in my country. Take me as an example. I watch any kind of movies. My wife, more on romantic and drama side. My parents. So I could say it depends on the ages and the genders. That they prefer different things. But if I look at the cinemas list, cinema schedules of the movies, I think I see mostly Hollywood actions movies, always sold out in my country. Alright, moving on to the next question. What is the difference between watching a film in the cinema and watching a film at home? Absolutely, watching a film in the cinema is much more exciting due to the big screen and super quality of sound effect in the cinema. And I think this is not only my personal taste, but in general, people love watching in cinema because they have a very good popcorn, nacho cheese, drinks, and very relaxed to watch in the movies theater and chilling with your savoring with your snack. Whereas in homes, you got a lot of distractions from your family members, from your neighbors. You cannot play the sound too loud. So of course the atmosphere in the home is so much different compared to the cinema. Alright, so next question. Do you think cinemas will close in the future? Intriguing question. I don't think they will be closed anytime soon, because of the atmosphere that we get from the cinema is so much different compared when we watching at homes, as I mentioned in previous questions. I think that why this question coming up is because we have the new way of watching movies from new applications, smart television like Netflix, HBO Go, all these kind of things that you can watch on the go. You can watch anywhere you like. So because of its convenience, people think that cinemas will be closed in the future. But for me, I think that it will not be closed in any time soon, because the experience, the feelings in the cinema is so much more compared to compare when we sit at home and watch movies. Alright, next, moving on to theater. How important is the theater in your country's history? Ooh, this is a hard question because I never think of the theater in my history. How important is the country history? I'm frozen for this question. I don't know what the history got to do with this theater, but the importance of theater in history will be the way we do movies. I think that is have to do with the way that we do our domestic movies. So because of theater, we have the chance to exposed to the international movies industry. We learn how they do the movies in a very exciting, engaging ways. They gain so many profit from the movies. We can learn from the visualization, from the sound effects, on the visual effects, and on the graphical design things of all the stuff with the photographies and camera, so that we learned and we try to do our domestic movies to that standard or up to more than that standard, try to compete with international movies. So I think that theater do play a big part in the film industry in our country. So how strong traditional is it today in your country to go to the theater? So this question is more about how popular it is for the general people to go to the theater nowadays compared to the past. Of course, in the past, we are a not really rich country. if you would like to say, we are from a third world country, so our capital per our GDP per capita is really low, and in the past it even lower, and we find that going to cinemas is something very only for the wealthy and rich people. However, nowadays the incomes per household improved a lot, so a lot of people can afford going to cinemas. More people can go to theaters, so it's getting common and more popular nowadays. Okay, let's go to the last question. Do you think the theater should be run as a business or as a public service? Although I believe that, although I love to watching movies free, so a public service might seem to be a best choice for theater. Mind you, I know the importance of getting a good movie and sustain the business is only through a sustainable income cash flow, and to get that cash flow, of course, they need to sell their tickets, and for that, it should be run as a business so that they can focus on more on profit, and they can get more cash flows, and in return, this cash flow can be invested into the movies industries, so that the qualities of the movies will be more and more enhanced, fostered, improved in the future, so that more and more people will come back and see more movie in the theater. So I think it should be run as a business for sure. Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Alright, bye bye, see you tomorrow.